हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स पॉइंट में आपका स्वागत है। और अभी हम कर रहे हैं आज की करंट अफेयर्स। ओपनिंग स्पेस सेक्टर टू प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स, बिगेस्ट रिफॉर्म इन 11 ईयर्स, डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह सेड दिस। Minister of State for Space Dr. Jitendra Singh has said opening up the space sector for the private sector was the greatest reform done in the last 11 years. Addressing second National Space Day function in New Delhi today, Dr. Singh said opening up of the space sector to private players has brought in a new wave of innovation and entrepreneurship. From once being limited to government-led projects, India today has hundreds of startups engaged in developing technologies with potential applications in interplanetary exploration as well as in day-to-day governance, the minister said. With the mantra of reform, perform, and transform, the space sector is moving ahead. He said, even during Operation Sindoor, the world's witnessed India's sec- space and technology capabilities. Dr. Singh said 2 years ago, India's Chandrayaan mission landed on the moon's south pole, making India the first country to do so. He said it sent a message to the world that India has arrived and is no longer a follower. Dr. Singh said that India's space program has entered a transformative phase where it is no longer confined to symbolic achievements but has become a vital contributor to the country's specific progress, technological innovation, and public welfare. At the event, he presented awards to students who won the Bharatiya Antriksh Hackathon and the ISRO Robotics Challenge 2025. Indian Postal Department to temporarily suspend services to US from August 25. Department of Posts under the Ministry of Communications has decided to temporarily suspend all postal articles to the US from 25th of August. The decision came following an executive order by the US government under which the duty-free exemption for goods valued up $800 will be withdrawn with effect from 29th of the August. Ministry of Communications said in a release that all international postal items destined for the US, regardless of their value, shall be subject to customs duties as per the country's specific International Emergency Economic Power Act tariff framework. However, gift items up to $100 shall continue to remain exempt from duties. Department of Post is closely monitoring the evolving situation in coordination with all stakeholders, and every effort is being made to normalize services at the earliest possible opportunities. Customers who have already booked articles that cannot be dispatched to the US due to these circumstances can seek a refund of postage. The Department of Posts has expressed regard at the inconvenience caused to customers. PM Modi urged India's private sector and startups to step forward with vision of launching 50 rockets per year. New Delhi Prime Minister Narendra Modi address on National Space Day in New Delhi on Saturday, August 23, 2025. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today urged India's private sector and startups to step forward with a vision of launching 50 rockets every year. On the occasion of National Space Day, he affirmed that the government possesses both the intent of and the willpower to implement the next generation reforms required to achieve this mission. Mr. Modi assured the space community that the government stands firmly with them at every step. The Prime Minister said that India's progress in the space sector today is making the lives of ordinary citizens easier. In his video message on the occasion of National Space Day, Mr. Modi said India views space technology not only as a tool for specific exploration but also a also has a means to enhance ease of living. He said space tech is increasingly becoming an integral part of governance in India. Mr. Modi cited examples such as satellite-based assessment in crop insurance scheme. Satellites enable information and safety for fishermen, disaster management applications, and the use of geospatial data in the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. He said India is rapidly advancing in breakthrough technologies like cryogenic engines and electric propulsion and will soon launch the Gaganyaan mission. The Prime Minister asserted that in the coming times, India will build its own space stations. Mr. Modi said that in a short time, National Space Day has become an occasion of enthusiasm and attraction among the youth. He added that the space sector is achieving one milestone after another, and in the last 11 years, the government has implemented many reforms in the space sector. NHAI fines toll agency 20 lakh for misbehaving with army personnel. National Highway Authority of India NHAI (National Highway Authority of India) has imposed a penalty of 20 lakhs rupees on the toll collecting agency for misbehaving with army personnel. It has also terminated the contract and debarred the toll collection agency from participation in bids for 1 year. In a statement, Road Transport and Highways Ministry said that the performance security of the agency amounting 3.66 crore rupees will be encased towards repair or replacement cost of the damaged equipment and infrastructure at the Bhuni Toll Plaza on Meerut Karnal section. NHAI also instructed all toll collection agencies to take strong action against their employees who indulge in unruly behavior with the road users and public representatives. NHAI had organized a training for all toll plaza staff on the topic, enhancing customer interaction and communications skill at the toll plazas. The ministry said that a showcase notice was issued to the collecting agency seeking an explanation about the incident. The reply from the agency was not found to be satisfactory. It said that the agency was found to be in direct violation of contract obligations involving misconduct by toll staff, physical al- altercation, damage to public property, and disruption of fee collection operations. India, Australia reaffirmed commitment to advance CECA in 11th round of talks. India and Australia have reaffirmed their commitment to further advance Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement (CECA). Both sides discussed this during the 11th round of India-Australia Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement (CECA) negotiations, which concluded in New Delhi on Saturday. The six-day CECA negotiations were aimed at further advancing the shared objective of strengthening bilateral trade and economic partnership. Commerce and Industry Ministry in a statement said that during the negotiations, both sides also reaffirmed to ensure that CECA delivers meaningful benefits, economic opportunities, and a balanced outcome. The ministry said India and Australia remain strongly aligned to the early conclusion of a mutually beneficial comprehensive economic cooperation. It added that as India steadily advanced its footprint through multiple trade agreements, this round reflects a steadfast commitment to enhance economic partnerships and with national priorities and global aspirations, building on the progress achieved in earlier rounds and intersessional meetings. Negotiations covered a wide range of areas, including goods, services, and mobility, digital trade, and legal, bringing greater understanding for convergence in the remaining provisions. INS Kadmat completes port call at Surabaya, Indonesia. Indian naval ship Kadmat has successfully completed a three-day port call at Surabaya in Indonesia. In a statement, Ministry of Defense said that the port call reinforces long-standing maritime partnership between India and Indonesia under the shared vision of partnership across sea. The participation of indigenously built anti-submarine warfare corvette reaffirms Navy's role has a has the preferred security partner in the region. During the visit, several professional and cultural engagements were conducted to enhance maritime cooperation and mutual understanding. Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy says centre will set up a mineral trading exchange similar to London Metal Exchange. Union Coal Mines Minister G. Kishan Reddy has said the centre will set up a mineral trading exchange similar to the London Metal Exchange. Interacting with the media in Hyderabad, he stated that the mineral exchange will be established in accordance with SEBI's norms. The proposed mineral exchange is expected to facilitate better price discovery for industries, traders, and other stakeholders. He elaborated that the mineral exchange was made part of recently passed legislation and the guidelines concerned will be issued soon on the US tariffs. He said they will not have much impact on the domestic coal industry. He further said the country exports aluminium to America is a small measure. Mr. Reddy said the government had reduced coal imports sustainably, sub, sustainably saving for an exchange to the tune of 60,000 crore rupees. Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi leaves for Algeria for official visit. Chief of the Army Staff General Upendra Dwivedi has left for Algeria on an official visit beginning tomorrow till the 28th of this month. General Dwivedi will hold high-level meetings with senior Algerian leadership, including Chief of Staff of the People's National Army General Said Changiria, Lieutenant General Mostafa Samali, and Indian Ambassador to Algeria Dr. Swati Kulkarni. During his visit, he will also visit prominent military institutions and pay homage at the Martyrs Memorial. Centre has not removed any NFSA beneficiary in Punjab. Prahlad Joshi said this. Union Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Prahlad Joshi has said that 1.41 crore beneficiaries from Punjab would continue to get free food grains. He said the centre has not reduced even a single beneficiary under the National Food Security Act 2013. Defense Minister says country fully prepared for its first ever human space flight mission, marking a new chapter in the journey of a self-reliant India. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh today said that India is fully prepared for its first ever human spaceflight mission named Gaganyaan, and this is not just a technological achievement but a new chapter in the journey of a self-reliant India. The Defense Minister said this while addressing the facilitation ceremony in New Delhi of Gaganyatris group captains Subhanshu Shukla, Prashant Balakrishnan Nair, Ajit Krishnan, and Angad Pratap, who have been selected for this mission. Mr. Singh said that India's contribution is not merely sending satellites into space, the country has shown the world what is capable of. The minister said that India has already marked its presence for the moon to Mars. Mr. Singh stated that India does not see space merely as a field of research, but rather as a key to the economy, security, energy, and the future of humanity for tomorrow. Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurates All India Speakers Conference in New Delhi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today inaugurated the two-day All India Speakers Conference at the Delhi Assembly in the national capital. The conference has been organized to commemorate the century year of the election of Vittal Bhai Patel as the first Indian Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. Speaking on the occasion, the Home Minister emphasized that, like freedom of the country, it is equally important to run the country democratically after independence. He said Vittal Bhai Patel did this work of laying the foundation of running the country democratically on the basis of Indian ideas. Mr. Shah also underscored the need to work towards enhancing the dignity of House and respect of the post of the Speaker. He said the House should provide an unbiased platform to raise the issues of the people of the country. Fiji PM Sitiveni Liga Mandar Rubuga to hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow. Prime Minister of Fiji Sitiveni Ligimanda Rubaka will be on a 3-day visit to India beginning today. He arrived in New Delhi this morning. Mr. Rubuka was received by Minister of State for Education and Ministry of Development of North Eastern Region Sukanta Majumdar at the airport. The Fijian Prime Minister is accompanied by his spouse Suleti Rubuka. The delegation include Minister of Health and Medical Services Ratu Antonio Lala Balvu and senior officials. External Affairs Ministry said in a statement that this is the first visit to India by Prime Minister Rubuka in his present capacity. During his visit to New Delhi, the Fiji Prime Minister is scheduled to hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow. He also called on President Draupadi Murmu. PM Modi extends greetings on occasion of Prakash Purav of Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended greetings on the occasion of Prakash Purav of Sri Guru Granth Sahib. In a social media post, he said that the timeless teachings of the Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji continue to illuminate lives across the world, reminding us of the values of compassion, humility, and services. They added that these teachings inspire humanity to strengthen the spirit of unity and harmony. The Prime Minister urged the people to always walk the path of wisdom shown by Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and strive to build a better planet. Union Minister JP Nadda meets Fiji PM Sitiveni Rubuka in New Delhi. Union Minister JP Nadda called on visiting Fiji Prime Minister Sitiveni Rubuka in Delhi this evening. The Prime Minister of Fiji arrived in New Delhi this morning on the 3-day visit to India. Mr. Rubuka was received by Minister of State for Education and Ministry of Development of North Eastern Region Sukunta Majumdar at the airport. The Fijian Prime Minister is accompanied by his spouse Suleti Rubuka. The delegation include Minister of Health and Medical Services Ratu Otonio Lala Balvua and senior officials. External Affairs Ministry said in a statement that this is the first visit to India by Prime Minister Rubuka in his present capacity. During his visit to New Delhi, the Fiji Prime Minister is scheduled to hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow. He also called on President Draupadi Murmu. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है आपकी समाप्त।